Hi, welcome to the Splinter Cell Conviction LP. This is Beat Phenomenon.
And SevanumLP.
And Pstlwppnrobot. Don't forget me.
Yes, and we'll be playing the co-op mode for Splinter Cell Conviction.
Alright, gentlemen, we have a situation.
Oh wow.
Sorry, discussing pizza there. Okay, just FYI, the transcript for all of Ben Hansen's wonderful ramblings in this beginning section are going to be on the original post. And I will be playing on the left as Archer.
And I'm going to be playing on the right as Kestrel.
Wunderbar.
Alright, so this intro scene, little cutscene, we are about to jump off a boat.
We are not on a boat. Anyways, basically what we're doing right now is we've learned that some Russian soldiers are trying to sell weapons on the black market from the Russian military. And this guy Lasovsky in a bathhouse is brokering a weapons deal. So we're going to be infiltrating his bathhouse, taking out a couple of his associates, and beating him the fuck up.
And just maybe blowing up some hookers.
There might be a hooker blowing up involved.
Hookers and
or just blowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet deal.
And we just got some pizza, which is also pretty good.
pizza.
Taken care of. The St. Petersburg
Actually,
police
no,
have
we
been
didn't get
instructed by
pizza.
the
We got
SVR
pasta
to move
and
up a planned
sandwiches.
raid on the bathhouse.
What do you-
That'll divert Lasovsky's people and provide a cover story for the
We
operation.
didn't actually get pizza. No pizza was involved.
Is that pizza, right?
No, this is not pizza, it's pasta.
Maybe we should be talking about Splinter Cell.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, level starting off, you can see
Okay.
we're outside of a gate that is also outside of the building that we're going to be infiltrating.
That's precisely why we
Which is such a
Could
worthwhile
we just
comment.
describe every single environment that we got? And there's a guy there, and it's lit up on the right, and I just hit him.
I hate you.
It's okay, it's a mutual feeling. Man. Anyways,
Check out my LP. Sorry, I'll plug that at the end.
horrible
Okay,
person.
so we've got two guards who are going to walk around and then they'll meet and
Yeah.
start talking. Perfect time to shoot them both in the head.
Yeah, the way you do this is there isn't actually a button for it, but if you just do a 3-2-1 with whoever you're co-oping with, then it's pretty easy to get a multiple, what is it, a mutual takedown.
By do a 3-2-1, he means just have one person count down from 3 and have both of you shoot on 1.
Yes, for our non-English speaking listeners.
I don't know. I think doing a 3-2-1 is fairly vague. Anyway, so you're gonna climb up the climb up the storm drain, pull one of those guys out the window, and
You know, that guy on the right, by the way, that we just shot, will kind of freak out for a moment when you pull him out the window, but he really won't do anything. We've always been a little bit puzzled by that. He'll be like, what? And then just keep walking.
so this is the first attempt on this room. This room can be very tricky because there are a lot of guys in
Oh,
very
Jesus,
open
that was
space.
not accidental.
Yeah.
What I was trying to do, I was trying to jump a little lower on the ledge, and it's the same button as doing that if you're above a guy, so that was kind of a fuck up.
I'm preparing to engage.
As
So-
the young kids say.
As the kids these days are so fond of saying.
Ready to deploy lethal force.
Are they fond of saying that?
They are so fond of saying it.
Good to hear.
Okay, so we're gonna mark up some targets. Would you care to explain about the marking system?
I would love to explain about the marking system. You see the little red arrows above people's heads. That means that they're marked and they're in range of our execute. Now, an execute is that move you just saw where we both participate in shooting guys very, very quickly so that they can't see us shooting their friends. You earn an execute by meleeing someone. I don't know. No, I shot him. Okay, never mind. But whenever you get a melee kill, whether that means pulling them out of a window, or dropping down on them like I did earlier, or just punching them in the face, then you earn 1 execute, which means that both your partner and you can mark up a bunch of people and kill them very, very quickly. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Oh, you can also mark things like the chandelier in the center of this room.
Oh, you can mark fire extinguishers and cameras.
All sorts of traps.
You
You can't mark
can,
cameras. No.
No? Oh,
No.
okay.
I thought you could, but you can't.
And also worth noting that you can mark targets through walls and doors when you're using your sonar vision, which is simply
This
if
thing
you're
you see
playing
on the
the
left,
right.
yeah.
If you're playing on Xbox, it's you just press up on the directional pad to access it. Essentially, it allows you to view enemies through, as you can see, walls and doors.
It's fairly magical.
Yep, it is pretty magic. It is worth noting if you move when your sonar is active, then it will get hazy and it's difficult to see, and also you cannot see lighting when you're in your sonar, which is obviously the point of this game is to stay in the shadow as much as you can. So make sure that you're not lit up before you use your sonar.
Right.
So as you can see here, and like I said, we're gonna have a few attempts on this room, so we can explain things that we missed on previous attempts. But it's worth laying down the fundamentals of the game.
So you say that almost as if we meant to.
Yeah,
It was really
also
smooth, actually. I was kind of impressed. Okay, we're gonna do this little security cam and guard combo. If you shoot that security cam before he's dead, he will freak out and be somewhat more difficult to kill because they'll be like shining his flashlight all over the place and whatever. So you just do a 3, 2, 1 again. Do you want to explain what that means?
Yeah, like I said, simply count down from 3, one person. 3, 2, and then when you say 1, both of you who have your headshots lined up take the shot.
Yeah,
and
your
you can
headshots
kill.
are your camera shots, I suppose.
Yep.
And now I know.
And
now-
knowing is half the battle.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought we were
Did
gonna do
we
some attempts.
did we actually do a few attempts on this room, or was that on a practice run?
I don't think we actually did.
Huh.
No,
Okay.
because remember we were debating with Pstlwppnrobot here.
Right.
Yeah. No, we weren't.
Okay.
Well, what you're going to see us do here is take down a chandelier and some emergency lights. Now, these aren't on right now, but once you complete this objective, they're going to turn on, and a bunch of guys are going to come out of the door that I'm marking up here. Or not marking up, but shooting, or looking at, rather, here. And it's going to be somewhat easier if you take out the lights.
So the objective is to disable the area's security systems using your EMP pulses. So you just have to both walk up and press your activate button, and you will do that, which will turn off all of the lights. And then, like we mentioned, the security lights will come on. But we disabled them in this hallway.
I don't
so
think
it's
the
still dark.
chandelier will be on.
First target is
No,
more
it probably won't.
The SDR's
But,
file
Whatever.
inside
You see some of
City
the lights that we
Spins
didn't do
locating
there.
the
They're
steam
not
vent.
particularly
Proceed
necessary.
to the saunas. Locate side jet.
Now you've got two options here. The one that we've normally been using is just to let all these guys parade out into the room, and then once they're gone,
I'm ready to engage.
just go in behind them, and really it's not an issue.
This is the one I suggested.
Yeah, he actually was correct in suggesting that we do this, and it actually ended up, in my opinion, being much easier. But
Yep. So what we did, there was we marked up all the targets, and we did an execute. And as you can see, Kestrel on the right-hand side still has an execute available, because, like we said, both people can employ one execute.
right, meleeing someone will give both of you an execute. However, even if you both participate in an execution, only the person who initiated the execution will lose their execute.
Position.
It's kind of a long and one word. Okay, what you're seeing here are weapon stashes. These are littered throughout the game. They're usually about 3 or 4 per level, and they're in a single player as well. They just allow you to switch between your weapons and upgrade them. You see on the left screen a little upgrade screen right there.
I have
Then
a
you can
question.
also... what's your question?
Can you be attacked while going through your weapon stash?
Yes, you actually can if you're being a little careless and leaving people behind you.
Oh shit.
And it's kind of terrifying, to be frank with you. It's happened to me a couple times. So you can switch your weapons and your gadgets and also upgrade them. And that, adding silencers or adding like a reflex sight to give you more execution marks kind of thing. You can do a lot of things with that menu.
2 things, while I talk with my mouth full of
Yeah.
delicious sandwiches, about the weapon stashes. One of them is that when you find a weapon stash, chances are it's a checkpoint. So if you die, you will return to the last weapon stash.
Mm-hmm.
And also, just simply opening the weapon stash inventory, or the menu,